Maybe or might be, when your friends may not be famous or rich, but you love them most of the time. In this presentation, we're going to have fun at our friends' expense. Friends are very important to you, you'll agree with me. Every friend has their pros and cons, which is what makes them interesting and valuable to us. We'll say many unfriendly things about our friends, but fortunately some friendly things as well. The form of the sentence that we'll be using goes like this. You may or might not always like what I say about my friends, but you probably have a few laughs too. What I'm going to show you is how to make a contrast with may or may not and the infinitive, or might not and the infinitive. If you don't know what the infinitive is, you might have a look here at the link that I put here. May and might are used to express possibility, like the word maybe, something is possible or it's not. Please note that in the sentence structure that we're practicing now, may and might can be used interchangeably. It doesn't matter whether we talk about the past, present or future. You can use may and you can use might in these sentences. Let's start. Here's an example. Julie may not be the best dancer, but she has lots of energy and can keep going long after midnight. What does it mean may not be? It means it's possible that she's not the best dancer, but it could well be that the dancers were better than Julie. Here's another example. James might be a wonderful letter writer, but he never sends you more than one line. So here I've used might, but I could have used the same sentence with may too. Next, friend. Venus may not be the best looking, but when we go out, she's the one who gets all the attention. Again, you could have written this sentence with might. Two more examples. Henry might not be the best singer in the world, but he's had a song in the top 10. Mary's car may be old and not have air conditioning, but she drives it like a demon. Two last examples before you'll be on your own. Jan's English may not be so great, but at least he's trying hard. Vinny might not make the most exciting company, but she's extremely reliable. Now you will be making some sentences. Here is number 1. Make a sentence with Miranda's roast chicken sucks, bakes great cherry pies. Answer is on the next slide. And if you're having trouble giving the answer very quickly, just press the pause button. The answer is Miranda's roast chicken may or might suck, but she bakes great cherry pies. Now make a sentence with these words. John tries to wriggle out of having to help with the dishes. He always brings flowers and lovely wine. John may or might try to wriggle out of having to help with the dishes, but he always brings flowers and lovely wine. Make a sentence with Arlene never laughs at your jokes. She's very fond of you. Arlene may or might never laugh at your jokes, but she's very fond of you. 4. Valerie's kids are a pain. At least she doesn't expect you to like them. Valerie's kids may or might be a pain, but at least she doesn't expect you to like them. Now make a sentence with these words. Uli's guest bed has a horrible broken spring mattress. I shouldn't complain as it's on a boat. Uli's guest bed may or might have a horrible broken spring mattress, but I shouldn't complain as it's on a boat. Here is 6. Darius tells some very boring old stories when he gets drunk. At least he passes out quickly. Darius may or might tell some very boring old stories when he gets drunk, but at least he passes out quickly. 7. Helen isn't a fan of nature trips. You can always count on her when you want to go dancing. Helen may or might not be a fan of nature trips, but you can always count on her when you want to go dancing. 8. Kevin never buys you anything for your birthday. He will take you to a restaurant. Kevin may or might never buy you anything for your birthday, but he will take you to a restaurant. Fatima always tries to stuff you with too much food. Lately, she's beginning to learn that a no is a no. Fatima may or might always try to stuff you with too much food, but lately she's beginning to learn that a no is a no. And here is the last one. Winston smokes terrible stinky cigars. He has the decency to smoke out in the garden. Winston may or might smoke terrible stinky cigars, but he has the decency to smoke out in the garden. Hope you found this useful. Now you can make your own sentences about your friends or people in general. Now check out our blog if you're interested in reading more English tips. English with a Smile.org. Thank you.